my darlings, my dearest friends. And you.
Are we inspiring
my
her?
Dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
Nice to meet you again.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite.
We're trying to woo
Properly
her.
this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, Venus.
What manners I have. Grace, Grace. Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new
so she has made a
Hi,
decision.
my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
You were chosen.
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah, I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah, Lady Aphrodite told me. I'm so sorry, that sounds awful.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Tell me what my role is. I really need your help first. I want to talk you out of this. I need your help, man.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's
How
nothing
available?
I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
And yet you keep
Won't he
dying.
A little distracted.
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
I have to admit, it's not clear what
What's my
part in
role?
all this is supposed to be.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do
How
here?
could it be? You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out about it?
That would be
Persephone.
Persephone's doing.
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
No. An excuse for a party? No, I don't know.
I couldn't say.
An honest answer, I suppose. Some say it is about pain, for I have known pain. Some say it is about love, for above all things, I have known love. But truly, tonight is about memory. Memory I want to lose. But first, I shall honor it. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Is our song going to help her remember or help her sing about her memories? Question mark, maybe? Begin the ritual. Let's talk to Venus, actually, because she's going to be the one who is the new Aphrodite.
I should apologize, Grace. Saying that I was chosen like I'm somehow more special,
You are.
I really didn't mean it that way. I hope you can... I'm sorry. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
You can't be ready for this. I don't mind. Can
Being
anyone
a
really be
god
ready?
isn't something you can really be ready for.
I mean, you are not gods, though. Are you? Not really.
You don't think so?
Oh,
To me, you all just seem like people. Special people, sure, but flawed and lost, like the rest of us. If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens?
I wonder
you
if the
feel
power of the god like
different?
lessens with every transfer. Did you feel it? It happened so fast.
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
How do you know Aphrodite? You're okay with this? How do you know
How
Aphrodite?
do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that.
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then...
Maybe she
I
was
guess she's
scouting
taken
at
an
the
interest
shelter,
in
you know,
me
to like find
instead.
someone who like had a good heart or something. You're really okay with all this?
Really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Errol's called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
I'll leave you
You
to it.
probably need to get ready. I shouldn't keep you.
No, this is Lady Aphrodite's big night, not mine.
It'll be yours later, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, you gonna be
I guess it will.
Aphrodite. Let's go talk to Apollo again. Because I guess I want to talk to him again because, like, hello, he's the only option for me to romance, I think.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and
How are we gonna do that?
hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Yikes. Have you met Venus?
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has
See,
sought
she
out the
was scouting-
kindest, the
she was
most
scouting people at the
innocent
shelter.
souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
All right, let's do it. Let's begin this damn ritual.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember.
You would. I wonder if
the
you think the
sacrifices
the
that
gods and
brought
stuff
us
would be getting
here
tired of the shit.
to this
Like, we're not going to
strange
another one of your
new
damn
world.
funerals, bitch.
This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Do your thing, Grace. Let's do our thing.
We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky.
Ah.
We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long.
Oh shoot. Okay, focus on the betrayal. Focus on the devastation. Focus on the devastation. I don't know.
We were wrong. We had revelry and rebirth.
What were the options again?
Family all together.
The outcome, the betrayal.
Till 30
Okay.
million marching men cut us down forever. But Brother Ares made it happen. Joined their war without dispute. Now the once mighty immortals are just mud under a boot. We let them take our loved ones.
Ah.
It's what they wanted.
I like that they're using the stained glass windows to like help illustrate. Okay. Focus on the outrage. Focus on her feeling. Let's focus on the outrage. Let's get something new in here. Let's get angry. I want to change it up. Yeah, I want to hear the music that's like more upbeat and more punchy. Oh no.
I thought my life was over. And a God answered my prayer. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy. Made a secret weapon so my captors let me go.
So homeboy got a heart of gold and he got, you know, the power as a Smith. You need to stop. This is pointless. You went through so much. I'm sorry. You went through so much. Help. Okay.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today. If your story stops there, I've nothing to say. I can't imagine. I feel like a child.
I can't tell if like I feel like the songs here, I like the concept of there being the songs, I like that, but sometimes I'm just like, do I like the actual songs or not, you know? I don't know.
Can't get past the past.
Because there are some that I actually like kind of like, well, I find this like more entertaining than the other ones.
When everything's
But again, I feel like I would like to see this performed, you know what I mean? Like, let's perform this on a stage and let me see how this can go.
There's no excuse, but mortals can tell.
You know.
There's no sweet release, it's ongoing.
You know.
Is she...
Everyone's here to bid me.
How do they do that, though? Like, can she just, like, say, good night? Or is it like she just have to jump into the river Styx? Like,
This really happened. I can't forgive the rivers.
okay, maybe she really does just jump into the river.
Reflection won't lie, so just let me sleep. I can't let go of what could have been. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
That's her whole character arc, her feeling lost. And her first song, if we don't remember, was about her feeling like she was a lost, like, ship or kind of like lost at sea type of thing, or just kind of floating around type of thing.
Lost in a moment.
Are we gonna be able to inspire her? I forgot the one thing we were supposed to do is like inspire her to like want to stay and be grateful or something like that. Are we gonna be able to do that?
When it tears at the center of me, my arrows are rusty. get the boat. And I won't be begging you not to go. But when you're away, you leave us a broken home. And you leave me alone, lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment.
You need to live. You deserve Murphy. You need to live. You need to live. Yeah, we need the bridge of the song, baby. Let's go.
Aphrodite returns, she'll never forget. Finally, we'll be free. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
Oh, is everybody coming in?
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment.
Come on, stay alive. Did we do it? Did we do it?
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I
Good job, everybody. We did it.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
That's how you know Venus is
I as well.
truly a good one.
Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
I really hope this isn't worse. This will work out. You promised to help me. Ooh, is that rude to be like, you promised to help me? Hey, you're alive now. Help me. This will work out. We gotta
It has to
butter
be
her
better
up.
than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try. Now then, Grace, you needed my help.
Now she's
no
offering
doubt
it to
regarding
us.
Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Not really.
Not really, no. You're the first person I've asked. I'm told you know everyone.
Everyone. Now that's an exaggeration.
You do know everyone, Mother. You're always in their business.
Cause she loved that drama.
That didn't sound entirely like a compliment, my love. Besides, I'm not the only one who's always in everyone's business, am I?
You're thinking of Medusa, aren't you?
Wait, what?
Wait,
Lily.
hold the phone. That chick who turns people into stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
She works for Athena as a watcher. She's
Oh.
everywhere, lurking in the
I didn't realize she was
shadows.
Athena's pet.
If you look anywhere, Grace, start with her.
Come now, Mother.
Okay, so
It's
we still
time
have
you
to go to
rested.
the library. We still gotta go. We
It's
gotta
been
go
a
see
long
Medusa
night.
now. And how are we gonna knock her in the eye?
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
So now we're having just a regular party. Now everyone can celebrate.
So, did they have anything helpful?
Maybe? What do you know about Medusa?
Medusa? That's a rather dark name to unearth. Are you thinking of seeking her out?
If I can find her, is there another way?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa
We're
is
literally
not
on
to
like
be
a
toyed
wild
with.
goose hunt with like
Athena
no
employs her as a
leads.
spy master, a hound to do her bidding, a vicious hound at that. Athena's not likely to tell either of us where to find Medusa. I can't
Athena's
say for
a
certain
hard bitch,
who
man.
would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Duh, we're troubled. Hello. Oh, I mean, I was gonna say hello. We're gonna die in 7 days or 5 days at this point. Hello, we're being accused of murder. Of course, we're not okay. We barely have any leads. We don't know. We have like no new information. We don't have any clues. Like, of course, we're not doing well. I'm thinking about Calliope's
What you
memories.
said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
Will they come back in a week?
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If I might suggest, speak with Persephone about it when you get a chance. It might be good for you.
You think she could help? Persephone?
Persephone and I have our problems, but I can't deny she is insightful. She'll surprise you.
I might do that.
Is he
Thanks.
pushing me to Persephone because of that one time I picked Persephone over him?
I should apologize for my outburst at the underworld.
And that's when I stayed with
Being around
Persephone
my
instead
family
of
brings
him.
out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
All this?
What do you mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
I'm trying to get on his good side
When we
again,
met,
you know?
I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
I'm trying to fix my relationship with Apollo. Okay, guess we're back at Persephone's house. Having a drink?
Apollo, always so dramatic.
Okay, well, she's
Well
hot too,
done,
I
by
guess,
the
but
way.
like,
You may be the very first person ever to talk sense into Aphrodite.
did I do the right things? You kept things from me, don't joke. Did I do the right thing?
I still don't know if I did the right thing.
Well, it was never up to you, Grace. The choice has always been Aphrodite's. Look at it this way. At
You just
least
inspired
she
her
has a
because we're a
chance now.
muse.
Whether she uses it, we'll see. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster.
Gangsters.
More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug.
In 1952.
Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off. But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest.
Oh.
My chest? Whatever.
Oh, it's so weird to think of it that way. 'Cause I was confused. Like, what do you mean? Why was she married to a thug? But it's like, oh, that's who she was as a mortal. Do you remember her?
Do you remember who you were before?
I still am her. Chastity, that is.
Oh.
You can see why I switched names. Oh, I remember being disgusted I was ever that weak. I mean, Persephone made me strong.
That's so weird,
But it never
right?
really
It's like
goes
to still
away.
think that you're
We all
you,
have
but you
our
call yourself
sordid
another
history,
person, and
our
people think you're that
personal horrors.
person. Yeah.
Building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
You're incredible. See, if I write "you're incredible," we're gonna romance it. I ain't trying to do that. I gotta say, I'll be fine.
I don't think that will ever be a problem. I'll be fine.
Assuming you make it through your trial.
Well, that's what I have you for, right?
Yes. Yes, indeed. At any rate, you have a name. Medusa. Hadn't occurred to me, honestly. She was always Athena's creature. I'd never pegged her as potentially disobedient.
Maybe
I'll
she's
see if
sick
I can
of
track
Athena.
down her whereabouts. In the meantime, Grace, do be careful.
We gotta go to the library place since we meet Hecate. Nothing left to do but go to the reliquary for Pan's favorite. Exactly. Let's go, baby. Who is the lead to be our lover right now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening? What's Freddy
When I
doing
opened
here?
that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know,
Oh.
rats.
Yeah.
Instead, we have. Where the hell are we?
I'll be honest, I
It's
don't
hard to
know.
say.
I don't like any of our
Aren't we
our
going to
options.
some kind of library?
It's Persephone, it's Freddy, it's I think Apollo is still in the running and Pan. That's I think who our four are. So we have 2 women and 2 men. And I'll be honest, I don't like any of the options that much. So what are we gonna do? Don't like Pan, don't really want it to be her roommate. So I don't know. I guess again, my options would be Persephone and Apollo, but like, you know, maybe because I'm playing as me, and it's like, yeah, I like a tall, sexy man, so maybe that's why I'm like, I gotta be Apollo. You know what I mean? But I may have messed that up already because when Apollo and Persephone got into a big old fight, I said I'll stay with Persephone. But that's because I wanted to learn more about her because I didn't talk to her yet. You know? This might not be safe.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here.
I live for danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some of these idols, they mean business.
Do not start dissing D&D. There is literally no better preparation for facing a world of gods and magic. Plus, my initiative is ace.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Nothing.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No, this
No.
goes This goes beyond my knowledge.
That's the Minotaur's
Oh, yeah,
real
I did know
name.
that. I
You
lied.
know,
I
big
did know
bullhead,
that.
Horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
I did know that.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not
Asterion.
surprised?
Is the Minotaur dangerous?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he
Theseus.
was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well,
And
not
we
so
all,
slain after all.
in the game Hades, we all hate
Pan says he
Theseus.
has a
He
problem with
sucks.
his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends?
Yikes.
Okay, I knew that.
Don't
sounded
eat
wrong
your
the moment I
girlfriends.
said it.
You can eat them out, but don't eat them.
Do you
Tell me
know
about
anything about
Hecate.
this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as
That could be me.
evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you
That
think
could
that's
be
where we
me.
could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
See, if you write "You are amazing," we're gonna try to fall in love with her. That's right. Good idea.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for a reason, right?
We make a fine team, you and I.
We should go in. Let's go. Let's go meet Hecate.
We should go
Let's meet
inside instead
Hecate.
of
Let's
standing
see
out
what
here in
kind
the
of
fog.
secret dark
It's
magic
more
we
of a
can learn.
mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
Do you think
In we go,
Asterian's in
then.
there?
Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
If I can.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm making the right choices or not, but like, whatever. We're gonna just see what happens. Hope we get a good ending when this all happens. Okay, look how fabulous her office looks.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Marvels within the reliquary.
Oh,
Who permits
she
this
scary, she
intrusion,
scary,
this
she scary.
sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
She's scary.
Listen, lady. I don't care who you are. One more word and I'll have you dancing a jig until your giant feet fall off.
We're trying to be kick-ass and badass, remember, guys?
Grace-
No. I've had it with being threatened. Just once I'd like to go somewhere and not be challenged to a fight.
You are Grace?
Were you waiting for us?
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
You knew it would happen? Yeah, because maybe
Wait,
it's
what?
written in her books.
You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written. Yes, it's right here. Calliope
was
joins
supposed to
Grace's
join the band.
They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident, and
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
are you saying the books are wrong?
Seems so.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
Our books
You
are
will
wrong.
explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
Yes, we love a good hostess. We're gonna
Curious.
sip on tea and spill the tea.
It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Begin what? Can you speed that up?
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the
Moirai.
ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates.
Ah, the three
They
sisters.
or any beings of a sufficiently
And they gotta
cosmic
cut
nature
your
have the
threads.
power to undo the order of things.
That does
Oh.
not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Can I meet Asterion?
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Is he in love with her? Is that why? Like, is that his love problem?
Oh, are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow,
Oh.
okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Pan to me. I'm here for love. Can we talk? Pan sent
I'm
me.
here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, not Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favors. Nah, not this Minotaur.
Okay, I like the Minotaur already. Yeah,
you have
exactly.
it,
He's so
Grace.
cute.
I
Yeah.
believe now is the time when you leave.
Let's romance him.
There must be
I
some
don't think we
mistake.
can.
There
So
is
lame.
no mistake. Not this time.
He seems
Are
like
you
a
sure
sweet
about
guy.
that? Because I'm not going.
Holding our ground.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Scale the wall. Could we sneak in?
Maybe we could sneak in somewhere. Could there be a back door?
And do what? You weren't thinking of...
Breaking
do you
in.
hear what I'm hearing?
There he is.
Oh, he's still here.
Oh,
That's run the
he
entire...
did want us.
Oh, that's a long way, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, all right? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Kate.
Kate? You
Hecate.
don't mean... Oh, that is so cute.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It
okay.
has to be you. I am so in love with my dear, sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please, help me tell her.
That's what his song's gonna be, a love confession. You're really the Minotaur.
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster
That's
who
what we're
roamed the
saying.
maze and
He's too
ate
sweet.
people?
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
You're in love with
Let
Hecate?
me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything, and she always smells so good.
What an
Like, she's
S-tier
so nice to
compliment.
me, and she doesn't even have to be.
Smart and smells
we got
good.
stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Oh, he's such a little... Why not talk to Hecate?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time, I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking
Killing
about
her
how
cat?
sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Let's assume I help you.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I
We
can
gotta
do?
inspire him to sing his
Muse
heart
knows
out.
about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
What if she turns you
Hecate
down?
might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate.
As long as he knows,
And
you know.
me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says. I promise.
Oh, he's a sweetie. Doesn't this
I
seem
don't
weird?
know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him
Woo
woo
her.
her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Sing what's in your heart, baby.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
What will you do in return?
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear.
Ooh.
Maybe she never thought anyone else.
Loophole.
But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I guess we
I
do
can't
this.
say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
One,
Yeah,
two,
but to
three.
do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddie?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
What if they do like a salsa or something?
You can do it.
Or is it gonna be a slow dance? I don't know. Is he gonna have some roses for her? Why didn't her eyes go all gold yet, though?
On me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically.
Just keep going,
Just
man.
Metaphorically.
Aw.
Shit, can someone help me?
Let's go. Golden eyes, baby.
I love it. You got this. Don't lose your nerve.
We're seeing like on a stage play.
Excited, it's hard to describe. I got a bull in a China shop vibe. Just breathe and take it slowly. Tell her you love her only and she can. I'm thinking out loud, aren't I?
Aw.
Just tell her what you want.
You rock my world and I'm telling you, Kate. You already know I'm the perfect housemate. I've never been wary, 'cause nothing is scary. I'm big and I'm hairy and my head is on straight.
Okay. I have one question. From whence comes this confession?
I like this song.
No, I know so little of feeling. I've been so alone. It's all that I've known. This idea you want more has left me quite reeling.
What do now?
Chorus.
You've cast a spell on me.
I put a spell on
It's
you.
a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically.
What does Hecate want? Because you have to think about her too. What's she looking for, you know?
You're doing great. Give it some confidence.
I know I'm ugly and hard to ignore. I'm glad glad you're not the type to crave a centaur. I know you want something different in someone significant, but you're just so magnificent I can't take it no more.
These things that you claim set my interest aflame. Since you say that you know what I want, please advise. Cause I've never known. I feel my heart is stone.
Oh my god,
If I perish
this is
so
kind of cute.
long, I shan't be surprised.
Hey, you don't have to die alone.
We all die alone, Astarion. Convince her.
Do it, man.
Hecate, you've cast a spell on me, and I'm ashamed of what your magic has done to me. I could have kept my mouth shut, now it's agony.
Step in and
You've gone all weird,
step in and help,
that's
man.
what
He needs
I
our
fear.
assistance.
Someone please rescue me.
We gotta sub in. Tag him out, tag him out.
Master, Grace, help me.
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to help this minotaur. He's a bit absurd, he gets stuck on a word, but he flies like a bird when you walk in the door. Could the love of your life be right under your chin? Well, there's no need to guess, he's already moved in.
Please understand.
I definitely like this
Grace,
song.
it's not
This is
him
definitely one of the
can't
songs I
raise.
like the
My
most.
heart is a difficult place to admire. Hot coals at its core, burned so many before. Yet he
But this could be
carries
fun.
the torch.
And you know what?
Aware
You know
of
I love fun. So Hecate needs some fun. And this could be
Will
fun.
you dance with me?
Yes, a dance.
Oh,
That's what we
never mind.
need.
You know, this isn't the first time I've pretended to dance with you.
Yes, twirl!
Who thought a ball could live under a shell? I don't need your answer, you know me too well. This love is my truth, and I know in my soul that the magic in here is beyond our control.
It's true, there's a part of me that yearns for more. If I had my pick, it'd be you I adore. Not all is written, powers greater than fate. Give meaning to what the world puts on our plate. Yet, even so, this could all go astray.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
He's bared his soul, so what's the debate?
You deserve
Will
a love
you let
story.
him in before
Live a little,
it's
Hecate. Hecate.
Very well, Astarion. I accept your
Live a little, sis.
Can you lead? I ain't prepared for this.
Oh, damn, she a bit.
My heart is a
Oh my
shell
god.
so hard to describe these feelings I feel
I love that.
coming up
It's inner
from
palm.
inside. It's unexpected. I barely
How
know
sweet.
what
I
to
think
do.
this is actually really
All
cute.
this seemed impossible, yet now it's come true.
I feel like our story's about to begin. Coming out of the shadows has changed everything. To you, Grace and Freddie, how do I thank you?
I think you just did.
You trod the path well.
Okay.
Cast a spell on me.
And talk about also like a height difference in relationships. Yeah, when the woman's much taller. Talk about, you know,
Well, that was.
if the Minotaur
Diverting.
doesn't give a shit, then you know what?
You
This is
felt
what I
this
would call
way the entire time,
a short
Astarion.
king. The
And you said
Minotaur,
nothing?
Astarion, is a
I didn't
true
think I
short
was
king.
worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Astarion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
You could help me in return. Wasn't it written? Yeah, wasn't it
I
written?
don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Astarion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
It's his known. I'm happy it
I'm
worked
glad
out.
to see someone happy, finally.
For real, everyone's all
That
sad,
would
doom
be
and
me.
gloom.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wild life.
Come, Astarion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
What about our help? Hey,
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
how long he gonna be?
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise.
He's busy, okay?
Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Why couldn't we just wait inside, though? Like, why do you have to wait outside? Is everything okay? Oh, I bet. That's what I want to say.
I bet she did.
Yeah, well, Kate wants us to talk about our feelings more. And there, of course, was tea.
And?
Right, so,
some
I suppose
sugar,
you
I'm
wanna know
sure.
how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope
what'd she have
died,
to break in
she
for?
broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Interesting. Okay, did you ever find her? How do you know nothing was taken? The reliquary has arms. How do you know nothing was taken?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Excuse me.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
I see. Did you ever find Calliope?
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Interesting, okay. So when she left the reliquary, she was bleeding. And so maybe she ran through the fog into our apartment? Through idol god magic or whatever? And that's when she, like, picked us on her deathbed? But she also ran into Medusa. And it's questionable whether or not she took anything from the library. And Athena really wants to find that out. So I'm like, again, is it Athena? Is she the murderer? What happened? Why was Medusa here?
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary, though. She was just out here in the fog.
Like, watching?
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
How
could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
Interesting.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone.
Maybe she was trying to cast a spell.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Like, maybe it was one of those, like, blood sacrifices or something like that, right? Or it's like when, like, you know how, okay, we're gonna talk about just other things here, but you know how, like, in Full Metal Alchemist, how they try to hold that, like, when they're trying to do their alchemy spell thingy or whatever too, it's like, yeah, this is why they end up the way they do, right? And which is the whole premise of the series, right? This is why, you know, that Alan Alphonse are like in the, you know, even where it's like his soul's, his body's gone, this, that. Well, maybe she's trying to do something and it like backfired on her. I don't know. The magic in my brain. That's why I'm thinking,
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's, well, she's not the chatty type, you know? She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
I need to restart and watch the whole show. Well, I mean, yeah, that's how it feels, right? It's the whole show to get through. I think it's a good story. The reliquary has alarms.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms?
Girl, you got plenty of time. Don't worry about it.
No, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched.
Sorry, but never watched the whole thing.
Off, so something
Girl, add that to the top of your list, okay?
We just don't know what exactly.
So something set off this alarm. How did
Those
Calliope
alarms
get
don't go
inside?
off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What kind of relics? Yeah, what they got.
Relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
It's just like Greek
I can
mythology.
neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
All right.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
Well, this is the second time Medusa's name has come up. That can't be a coincidence.
I'm gonna go to
She's
find
super
Medusa.
scary, but you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
Mad
If
sauce.
that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
We made progress. I'm furious. I'm furious. What the hell are we
Honestly,
doing?
I'm furious. Someone knew she was here. They attacked her here.
And got away without Asterion seeing them.
I might never find out, Freddy. What if I go to Medusa and that leads nowhere? What then? Someone murdered her and they might never see justice.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
Will
I
we?
guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
All right.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you
Luckiest
think.
girl in the world. Energy.
You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment. Okay?
Back at
Pan,
Olympus.
I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
He's gonna magically appear.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
Uh-oh. That can't be right, right? Yeah, you used
So
me.
you used me. All
Uh-huh.
part of your trading favors thing?
Of course. I used you, I used Asterion, you used Asterion, Asterion used you. Is this
Cyclical,
not
man.
the way the
Everyone's just
world
using
works?
everybody.
Why not just tell me what you were after?
And risk nosy Hecate somehow digging it out of you? Perish the thought.
What's in this damn book?
I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Grist for the mill. Stop playing
You
with
know
me.
I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
Ugh.
Grace, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
If you're feeling sus about him,
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
no. Right now, no. You're enjoying this. See, we could, romance him, but he's kind. I don't like him. I don't think I like him because he's a little too I don't like the games he's playing. Okay, if he's gonna play games while we're trying to solve a mystery and defend our innocence of being accused of murder, what's he gonna be like in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? What was the question though? Do you believe me? Not without proof. I'm trying to. I think so. Not without proof.
Give me a reason to believe you, Pan.
You want the ever-elusive proof. If I had that to offer, do you think I would hesitate to share it? Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well,
Okay,
I'm
sly
afraid
little
that's
fox
one
he
thing
is.
I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
Oh, I still need your help, right? Because we are. How do you find Medusa?
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
Throw
And
caution
why
to the
not?
wind.
It's the same as when I first met you, Grace. You can enjoy being an idol. Simply follow my lead.
Okay. Ooh, look at, we're making important decisions right now. Because if we say no, thank you, that means I guess he's out of the running. Because now we are gonna break his heart, or like, you know, we can't be in love. If I say why not, and we start dancing with him, then maybe it's back on. What should we do? I don't like this man though. So I want to say no, but I'm also like intriguing, you know. But like, nah, we're gonna say no. We're gonna say no, right? Nah, we good. We got work to do.
Answer's the same as the first time. No thanks.
Can you blame me for trying? Come, dance with me, Grace.
Boo
One
him.
more time before you,
Die, potentially.
Before I die?
Exactly.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
Mm-hmm. Just like
You'll
all
want to find
crusty men.
Medusa, I suppose.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
her name keeps coming up.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Let's go. Let's get out of Pan's house. Okay, so we're now on day 4. Let's go confront Medusa. Medusa's lair. Hey, that's what I call my room, the lair. This is my lair.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone.
We gotta get into the club.
I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought
With
I
the
wouldn't
mace?
notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
See, we could fall in love with her too, but I ain't trying to do that. I'm glad you're here. You have
What kind
equipment?
of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
I certainly hope one of you brought more than sheer ignorance.
Pan again?
Oh,
Hey, big
it's
guy,
you.
how are you?
It is me. How exciting, no?
We're still, you know, getting through our
Pan,
story here.
what are
I'm
you
trying to
doing
figure
here?
out
I'm the one who told you
who
about
I'm
this
trying to
place.
romance on the
You
side
didn't
while I'm
expect
trying to
my
figure out this
curiosity
mystery.
to get the better of me?
Feeling guilty? Yeah, feeling guilty.
Let me guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
Me?
Because I already crossed him
Feel
off our
bad.
list. We're over this guy.
Yeah. You know, the part where Grace is already lost and why not use her while you still can?
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
Yeah, what's your advice? Can she really turn people into stone? Is Medusa really a spy master? Medusa works for Athena. Can she really turn people into stone?
Medusa's the one
Yeah.
who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes.
Oh,
Idols,
so we have
not
an
so
edge.
much.
Because we're an idol.
Or that's my assumption.
Oh.
I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
So
Right.
who's going to be the guinea
Is
pig?
there any way to make someone not a statue? If it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she wishes it.
So someone going to have to kill Medusa if she turns us to stone. Is she a spy
Apollo
master?
said she's some kind of spy master for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more
Servant.
Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden
That Athena really is
statuary.
a tough cookie, huh?
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
What's your advice? What's Medusa really
Medusa's
like?
clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
Is Medusa gonna get a song?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
Interesting. Yeah, Athena has her close. Or close as you can get, you know?
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her.
Oh.
Pretty
Oh, so it makes more
friendly,
sense
too.
that she is Athena's, like,
Now,
servant.
however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
Good advice, everyone. That's all we're doing, man. Surviving. Let's go.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting inside.
What we gonna do?
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number.
All right, we do need to
Anaka.
get a song out of her. Okay, fine. Okay, what should we do? Use a distraction, find another entrance, confront the enforcer. What should we do? Let's just let's confront. We'll see what happens. Sometimes you gotta be
you're not just
direct.
going to... Oh,
Sure is. Just watch.
Hopefully it works out.
Hi there.
Viper's Nest is closed. Private party.
We're invited.
Yeah, the private party is what I'm here for. Why else?
All the guests have arrived. Do you have an invitation?
I know who your mistress is.
Like, I know who the boss really is, and she'll want to speak with me. Isn't that invitation enough?
Go on in. I'll send word to the boss you've arrived.
Okay. That was relatively easy. But he's gonna hit it with the not you two. So it's just us. Just Grace. And now we gotta sing the best song of our life. That's Medusa? Oh, or she, Oh. There she is. I was like, is she this little boy on the chair? Are these little people she's turned to stone?
Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. It's the muse.
It is the muse. We are the muse.
There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong.
She's kind of scary. Everyone's right, she is scary. Bring it on. We gotta make this song a knockout, remember?
Let's play. I'm sure you can bite, okay, but you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
This time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just like every time.
He's mine.
Oh. It's not gonna work on us because we're idols, right? Right? She, look at her. Oh my God! Look at her swirly eyes. It's getting to us. It's getting to us. Fight the paralysis. Fight the paralysis.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments?
We're gonna fight it.
That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But no, I won't this time.
Let's do this.
This time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look.
No, we're not looking at you.
Lift that hood. Then out came the snakes. You're so candy. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing.
Athena made you like this, right? Don't you serve Athena? I'll tell Athena.
An actual monster makes.
Okay, yeah. Bring up the bass, baby.
Murdering muses.
That could be bad because you know what? Hello, Calliope just.
About your naughty night snacks. Me and Athena
We do need to touch base.
touch base. I'll say what I've seen.
I'm getting quite keen.
Use your phone to reflect Medusa's gaze. Let's do that.
Now
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Okay, that's not gonna work on you. Well, let's get a proper view. I'm seeing a snake's hairdo, but you got that body too. Honestly, you look fine.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
Don't look at me.
If somebody says you're fine.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the fine ones you.
Is she just someone who's insecure? Is that why?
You don't know.
I do know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope.
Hmm.
So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
You have a lot in common.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No.
Now let's fight then. If you know.
Fine Grace.
Yeah, tell us. What do we need to know? I'm baked. The meat will be slightly tougher. Who else is coming through this to the club? Pan? Was he a steak charmer?
No.
Yeah.
Not the bloody charms.
Oh. And the
Think you
fire.
can turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off? I'm betting you can't.
The lighter was my idea.
Be careful.
Be careful, you two. This one has teeth. Yeah, I noticed.
Rather excessive appetites, even by my standards.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Answers. Did you try to eat Calliope? You don't know?
Oh, come on. You really can't guess? You're smarter than that.
Right?
But this is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
For what?
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I didn't even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Assyrian said you two met. You didn't tell Athena. How can we believe you? Why are we following Calliope?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing
for
her?
what?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes.
She's trouble.
Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
Interesting,
So
because
you
Athena
were
sounded
spying
really
on her.
mad about her being
I
dead,
keep
though.
watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
How can we believe you? Why did you find out why Calliope was there? You didn't tell Athena? Did you find out why she was
Did you ever
there?
find out why Calliope went there?
I
What was she
was
looking
never
for?
close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the Muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
And then
tasty
dead.
snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Assyrian said you two met. Yeah.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her.
He is a minotaur.
Great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
He is.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I had only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
On her dying breath. You didn't tell Athena.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
But how would you know if you
Why
weren't
not?
there?
Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked.
What'd you do, Medusa?
Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
How can we believe you?
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
Exactly, you trying to eat
I
me.
am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
It's funny that this like place is kind of like that because it reminds me of like in True Blood how they had
The
that
only
club
reason I knew
where the
Calliope was
vampires
going
would
to
like
the
suck
reliquary
those bloods
is
and
because
shit.
you informed me.
Well,
Speaking of covering one's ass,
it is true. But
Damn,
Grace,
Pan.
I can explain.
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true. I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the Muse.
I've asked enough questions.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
What happened then?
Whatever you do, pretty Muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy.
The hell we gonna do?
I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Mercy? You mean like the mercy you were gonna show me?
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady
We're lost,
Athena
and we
should
feel
learn
kind
the
of cursed
truth-
because we are an idol.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty Muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
What kind of song would we sing? What'd that get us? Not very much. We didn't get very far from that, huh?
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
Now, before you say anything...
Stupid
You
Pan.
knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
You a liar.
Yes. She asked for the key and I
Good thing we
gave
didn't
it
try to
her,
romance
no
this man.
questions asked.
This liar.
I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't. But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
And we found nothing. You sold out Calliope.
You sold Calliope out. Medusa said you're the one who told her where Calliope went.
Well, it was worth a favor.
See?
So, the moment Calliope walked out the door, you were on the phone selling her location.
I am trying to help Grace.
I don't like his way. In my way?
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
Exactly.
The way where I don't take all the blame.
I don't like this man.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace.
Time's running out, so yeah, we
I
do need to
truly
learn.
do.
Like, Pan fam, what do you want from us? What do you want? It's time to head back home for now. Let's talk. Let's go to our apartment. Oh, Hermes is there.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but,
So, Sandy.
well, here you are.
Hermes is here again. Were you looking for me? You know, Freddy, this is weird. Were you looking for me?
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah.
Oh,
Athena sent me to find you, but
Huh.
it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Why does Athena want from
Because
us?
I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
We really ain't got a choice, do we? Yeah, see? Do we
I
have a choice?
about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had
Yeah.
that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena enter the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Athena never leaves
How does
Olympus.
Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl over
Maybe she's
hers?
just as scared.
Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what?
Between the owl, between Medusa, she
never
got
leaves the
spies
building?
everywhere.
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Is this what you
So
do?
this is what you do? Ferry people around?
Kinda.
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
extra
They
cool,
are
right?
trans.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I
funny.
can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
Oh, that'd be nice. Again, the power teleportation, basically. You knew
You
the old
mention
one.
the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different.
The journey being
And
life to
then
death?
he went on
question
his
mark?
journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Yeah. Same journey of life, right?
Wait,
Headed to the grave.
Isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Do you like running
You
errands?
say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big,
Athena's super
important
sweet.
job.
Interesting. That is not how I
wouldn't
would have
wanna help her
interpreted
out?
Athena.
You
That's
can't
that's
be
not
this
the
nice.
that's not the Athena we know yet.
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Let's go then, baby.
I
Let's go
suppose
see
there's no point
Athena.
in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean,
Interesting.
from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know.
It's been 4 days, 5 days.
You got
and
it
we've already
together
changed so
really
much.
Quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Huh. Up to Athena's office we go? Or what, are we going to her house? Oh, okay. Okay, so we were kick-ass Grace before, but now we can be charming or clever. This is Grace with Soul and Crust. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem. This Grace is sneaker, smart, and witty. Let's go charming.
There you are, Grace.
Because we need to
Do have
charm
a
Athena.
seat.
That all-seeing owl.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
True. We done fucked up. She mad. You know what happened
You know
there.
what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
Seriously, like where did the actual point of like attack happen?
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Okay. Oh, maybe that was just me. I think I just put my volume up by accident. I was like, wait, why did her voice just change? You don't care at all. Where has that gotten them? Yeah.
Do you really?
Hey!
Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we?
Yeah.
You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both.
Which is why we'd make a great
They're all
idol, because we're
slipping
also
through your
lost and
fingers.
broken.
If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether.
Oh, she wants
Poseidon
to have a
was
tight
next.
hold on everyone.
Walked
Oh,
out
Poseidon's
into the
gone
seas,
too?
never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
That's why she wants to have a grip on everyone to make sure that they're like, you know,
I've heard most of
still
that,
together and
sure.
alive.
What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
Where do
even
we
if it
come in?
appears unfair.
I'm sorry.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible. Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is gone.
So there's only you. You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not.
She gotta be that strong bitch, because otherwise who else won't be that
Athena,
person?
I had no idea.
They won't thank me for it. I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is.
What do you mean by that?
If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Yeah, well, we're gonna ask her. Let's discuss Medusa. Tell me about Pan, who can access the reliquary.
Who has access to the reliquary?
Yeah, like who can actually go there?
Anyone with a key?
Or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
You're kidding, right?
Gave it to me. Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night.
Oh, we're being a smartass right now.
Back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
That's not funny, Grace.
What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
Exactly. Let's discuss Medusa.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
She tried to eat me.
You have to know she's a monster. She tried to eat me.
I've been lenient on account of my involvement in her predicament.
She cursed her.
But perhaps it's time I dealt with her once and for all. I'm sorry she attacked you, Grace. It will not happen again. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Tell me about Pan.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
He has been around a lot.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Right?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace.
You are not innocent until you're proven guilty. You're guilty until you're proven innocent. How about Pan? Is Pan a killer?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
I've never thought of Pan as one who would deliberately provoke my ire. But if he saw enough profit in it, thank you, Grace.
Oh,
I'll
no.
add him to my list.
All right, let's leave.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
Not her
I
adding
am
him to the
rooting
list.
for
Like,
you,
what? We
Grace.
said we don't want to
If
date
there's
you, so
another
now we
way
gotta have to
resolve
send you
this
to Athena.
Any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Is she really rooting for us?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to
Persephone's at her
follow the rules
house?
whenever
Okay.
things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Are the idols really dying?
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
I'm
Definitely,
not sure.
right?
I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh, what now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
Oh no. For what? Yeah.
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
The one thing we do not yet know is why Calliope went to the reliquary
Yeah,
in the
why she
first
go
place.
there?
Okay, all
We're running
right.
out of time.
How
It's
would
day
I find
5
that
already.
out? You think she left clues?
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able
Can
to
I
remember
inspire
what she
myself?
was doing there.
Can I use my powers to inspire myself
Memories?
and figure that out?
But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do
What was
you
important
want
to
Grace
Calliope?
to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Okay. Sure this will
Are you
work?
sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Right? Like you
I do
touch
know
a bunch
something
of shit and
about
try
how
to get a
memories
vision.
work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial.
Eesh.
Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
Okay.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
What would I be looking for? If there's another way, how do we get into the reliquary?
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate
Huh.
wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
You want to
A
sneak
week
in?
ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
The reliquary has alarms. What are we looking for? There
what
are
about the
alarms.
alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least
At
after
first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
What would I even be looking for?
Let's say I do this. What am I
Yeah,
hoping
what do
to
we...
find?
We touch a book type of
Some
thing?
memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there.
Like, it
Anything
didn't
we could
happen the
work
first
with.
time we were there. So how is it
I've
gonna...
spoken
How are
to
we gonna
almost all the
get
idols,
the flashes
and every
now?
single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
Let's do this.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I got no idea.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. Now, that doesn't mean
Romantical?
you should take stupid risks. Don't be a fool, Grace.
Oh, okay. I have to take risks. It's too late. I'll be fine.
We're already way beyond that, aren't we?
Come on, the time for adventure is
Let's
now.
go on an adventure.
Oh, this will not end well. I know it.
Nicola, we haven't seen Apollo in forever. Like, I think maybe we'll just end up alone at the end of the game, which is fine. Okay. So we are back at the reliquary. Should we sneak in the back? Be honest with Hecate. Freddy distracts Hecate. Let's be honest. Because we're charming. And we're on our good side, right? The confrontation worked to get us into that Medusa club.
Ah, so that is now.
Oh, it was already written.
Oh, you were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope
Oh.
did. So this encounter is unanticipated.
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you make it out to be.
The course it lays out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change.
You're gonna get here, but how it's
However,
gonna
even
be is
without
the mystery.
book, I do
Or, you know,
understand
up to
why
you.
you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
You owe me? Do you want the truth? What could it harm? You
Didn't
owe
I
me?
make you and the Minotaur, well, happier?
You did. It is pleasant.
Isn't that worth anything?
This was true when you were here last, and yet I still considered my duty paramount.
I guess it can't be that pleasant.
My happiness is irrelevant. I am grateful for all you have done, but my purpose here cannot be so easily cast aside.
Don't you want the truth? What could it harm? Don't you want the truth?
Asterion said you don't know why Calliope was here, or what she did.
That is correct.
Don't you want to? Aren't you the least bit curious?
I
You
am.
could say it's your duty to find out.
Like, why
at
don't these
least
books
so
say
it?
it?
Doesn't
And
happen
why hasn't it been
again,
written?
Right?
That is an argument not entirely without merit.
Then let me go.
Then let me try. I'll accept whatever conditions you want, Hecate. I'm begging you.
You will regret this.
Oh.
That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch.
Huh.
The reliquary stores many artifacts.
We're gonna regret it, but
some
I think
dangerous.
that, even though that's written, that's
Got
gonna be
it.
wrong, right? Do we just touch all the books? Oh. What do...
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now?
Maybe she can sing a song and summon one out? I don't know.
Of all the times to not have Freddy around, she'd love this. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even
Or
start?
does she pull out a book and then a secret door opens or something?
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Yeah, girl. Laser focus. Let's go. There she is. Let's follow her shadow, or be her shadow. What was she thinking? Where is she going? Let's go. What is it? We are emulating her power, or focusing her like spirit or whatever, her aura, feeling it. A big ass altar of some sorts.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
That deja vu thingy coming into play. Ooh, or these all did like the important like artifacts from each of the gods. Oh, I didn't even see this was here. Look at everything. Okay, the egg with the snake around it.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Okay. Which one do I think it would be? I don't know. We'll go down them all and see what happens. The instrument.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument?
We are indeed a muse, so
Maybe it's both.
music, singing, the mask. Scary, sad.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Let's look at the trident. Or are these all relics like from the idols that have died? Like this is Poseidon's trident type of thing, you know?
Is this an armory too?
Because he's passed. So is there a shield here or something? Or no, an apple.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me?
Nah, she can't hear
What am I doing?
shit.
All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Who's everyone? Who does she think everyone is? Who does she think's in here? An olive branch?
You should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Okay, we have a scroll.
I don't even know what language that is.
A statue.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
And then we have one more thing. The mirror.
This is it.
Okay.
Calliope was here. She was standing right here.
Should have picked that first. My bad.
And she
disappeared. What? She went through the mirror. What? Got sucked into a new dimension. What? Come on, what happened? Oh.
Uh-oh.
The three fates?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
The three muses, right? I mean, not muses, fates, right? Has to be.
Okay, then.
Oh. We're gonna do a song already? Is it time? Oh. Are they gonna push us through the mirror? Are we just gonna... Oh. Why they got
What's
knives?
happening? Why didn't it work?
Our powers aren't working. Now this whole reliquary is a big old maze, and they're going to keep finding us. We can't run forever, but we can try. Oop.
Oh. Grace? Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them.
They
just
look very
keep
like
coming.
what's the a coven, right? Like American Horror Story, with their big old hats and everything. Are we hallucinating? What? Freddy, what you thinking? You fighting them?
No, I won't let you.
Oh! They just done stabbed her? Is that how Calliope died? Because she got stabbed? Was that what had to happen? That Freddy needed to die? Oh my god. Like they weren't actually after Grace or after Freddy?
Oh god. Oh god, Freddy.
By the gods.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution.
Oh,
How did you draw them here?
Oh,
I
didn't know
didn't.
those are Furies.
There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates.
Again,
Using
like the
mirror
game
would not have
Hades.
brought the Furies down upon you.
The Furies and Nyx and the
Not
mirror are like
unless the
different
Fates themselves
ways.
decreed it.
They're different in in that game in the sense of like what they do or their characters in it. So it's, again, I find it interesting now that I've played that game, played this game where it's like, oh, how is everyone getting interpreted, right? Fates, Furies, you need to help Freddy. I didn't speak to the Fates, yeah.
Who are the Fates? Who are the Furies? I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything.
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted.
They don't stop
But
until
now
they
is
get
when
what
you
they
leave.
want.
Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
What knowledge did we obtain? How can you say
How can
that?
you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this. I wouldn't have let her.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Damn, ain't nobody got any feelings in this joint, huh? We just gonna leave her body there too? Huh? Where should I go now? Girl, we got nowhere to go except to sulk in our own apartment. Let's go. Oh, Okay. Guess that is a good place to end today because we have just finished Act 2, and I believe from what I've read, there are 3 acts. So therefore, we should save that for tomorrow and finish the game tomorrow night. That is the plan. I don't know. It's definitely taken a bit of a turn. And granted, I feel like, again, this is a narrative game, right? So it's really, again, like the story. And I will say, I think the story's fun. Like, I think it's like interesting in the sense of where, you know, I do feel like I'm like watching a movie. You know what I mean? I will say, or, like, I guess I'm watching a graphic novel, really. But some of the things, it's like sometimes I wish I'm like, oh, I wish it was like animated because so I can see like the performance of characters when they're singing the songs and stuff. But I'm really enjoying it. I will say, I wish there was more like actual solving things. You know what I mean? In the sense of where it's like, oh, I wish you actually had clues because I got no fucking clue what the hell's going on. I don't feel like we're any closer to solving who the hell actually killed Calliope or what happened than we were on day 1. And now we're on like day 5 or 6. And we only got 7 days before we got to stand trial and figure out if we gonna die or not. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen to Grace, to us. What's gonna happen? Is Freddy really gone? I don't know. Am I ever gonna see Apollo again? I don't know. Are we gonna have to end up with Persephone because that's our only option? I don't know. I don't know, fam. But I'm gonna leave you all here tonight, okay? So I really appreciate you guys spending the time with me. You know, your time's like super valuable, and I appreciate you spending a little bit of it with me tonight. And I will see you probably tomorrow, possibly a little later. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna take a dance class tomorrow night. So if I do that, it'd be later. But I don't know, we'll see. But I'll be on. Don't you worry, because we're gonna finish this game tomorrow night. All right, everyone. Have a really good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time, okay? Good night. Good night, good night, good night.